Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty kind of bad news coming out over here when it comes to GameStop. Now, as you guys may or may not know, or basically saw GameStop have a kind of really bad customer information breach, where they, for some odd reason, had a chance to show people's prior orders, addresses, payment methods, and like emails, full names, credit card information, and it was blown up a decent bit yesterday in terms of people reporting on it. I myself made a video on it and talked about it, and just it was overall, in my honest opinion, kind of a really bad situation. So I'm going to give you guys some updates because it does kind of seem like GameStop is now trying to hide this information. It seems like they were lying now about the information too as well and trying to do like a big corporate cover-up. And as I've kind of been going through this stuff, it just doesn't seem very normal. It doesn't seem very good. Now, I will also go and say I don't mind GameStop myself. I've done a lot of GameStop links and stuff like that for their sales and stuff like that. I will also even maybe talk about GameStop PS5 restocks too in this video, but it's just kind of weird to see in how much kind of negativity and what they're trying to hide here in the first place. So not necessarily a good look, and I kind of hope that GameStop could either address this again more properly, and if they do try their best to hide this underneath the rug, hopefully people can kind of be aware that this was a really bad security breach and a really bad mix-up going on over here. So lots of stuff to go talk about. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or a $500 giveaway. You get to pick and choose. And we have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below for bonus entries if you guys follow. We also have the Amazon links for a bunch of stuff for the signups, for the consoles, for the everything's over there. So, like I said, if you guys kind of missed this, we now have had a brand new statement from GameStop and regarding their kind of weird drama that happened. We have also, once again, though, seen people starting to call this out. So, as I mentioned before, there's a big, basically, GameStop retail. We talked about this yesterday, but basically, GameStop had a huge leak of customer information, and this basically had things like billing addresses, payment histories, games. Apparently, some folks were able to go and access and potentially cancel other people's games. They were able to look at the address things were being shipped to, and this was a really bad system hiccup, where basically almost everything here, it seemed like a lot of the stuff at GameStop, it just had everything. It was one of those probably Black Friday deals. There's probably a lot of website traffic with a lot of running links all put together, and then somehow, some way, some shape and form, someone messed up in the back end systems for the websites, and then basically everything just went awful. And that alone is bad. That's why we're saying that this actually might have been a lie. Now, we kind of showed this up here before, but if you guys missed it, there's this huge GameStop drama too as well, where, as I mentioned, they have all of this type of information coming out, and this was happening to multiple, thousands of people, anyone trying to buy stuff on this GameStop, either pro rewards or normal sales, and there was a lot of folks on Twitter, on Reddit, on all these social medias seeing this and saw this. Where you guys can see, this is just some random person. Every time I refresh my account, I see other people's info and orders. We covered this yesterday, just in case you guys missed it. So basically, they're seeing this. So you literally see the Apple gift card, you see these orders, you see the shipping, you see the price points, you see the payment method, if it was on PayPal or credit card or their name, billing address, everything, edit order, canceled orders. And people are able to see this from games people bought. You'll see if it's shipped. And I was saying before, that's a security concern, let alone just for having some of the actual credit card information, but also having people's billing addresses, having order information, having the dates and times of when things are shipping. So what if you lived close? You could potentially have gone, and stolen their stuff. And that's this is a big deal. And a lot of folks are seeing this. A lot of folks are calling this out. And now at this point, we now are in the next step where GameStop's actually responded. So very first and foremost, we did go and see an official response over here from GameStop. And it does kind of seem like, allegedly, that they are lying from all the information we're seeing from other folks involved. I myself did not buy anything from GameStop, so I cannot double check that, but in terms of other social media mentions and other Reddit threads that are now being removed that we can show you guys, it seems like they're trying to kind of cover it up and almost lie about the situation. They go and stated, GameStop's customer care team has responded, claiming that the addresses and names appearing in customers' accounts were part of a test and not actual customer data. First and foremost, what? Let me break this down. Let me read the whole statement first. This was immediately fixed the same day it took place, it told VGC. This was a test data created by our teams, not actual customer data. Which we're going to do a little bit more of a rant on this one in a second, but apparently from everyone else on the Twitter and on Reddit, this was not true, that they literally saw their data online. So it is some people are stating that this is actual customer data. It seems like GameStop's actually getting caught lying over here as long as those allegations are true. However, an online search suggests that some of the names and addresses that were shown to customers on the website could match real people. VGC has asked if real address were used. So basically they're trying their best to go and say like, hey man, this is just not real data. This is all customer data. Like, don't worry about it. We immediately fixed it, blah, blah, blah. But we've been seeing folks up on Twitter and other various sources saying like, no, this is not true. So one saying in one of the live Reddit threads that night, which is kind of like a chat room on Reddit, if you guys haven't seen those, an individual received a call from someone that literally saw their actual account to warn them that they may have been exposed and had their data breached and leaked. That call is what led them to check their own account and then actually go and post on that same Reddit thread and promote this stuff on out over here from Josh Lowe. But as well, if you guys also look on one of the Reddit threads too on the GameStop community, and this is why I think it's a little bit more on the sketchier side, because it says, every time I refresh the website 2 days ago, kind of like being a whistleblower and showing up this information, I can see someone else's name, phone number, address, and order history. So kind of like the same thing we showed you guys right over here from these different posts that were leaking. And once again, this is from many different people, like a lot of different people up on Twitter. A lot of people had this. I think it was also mini trending. We also had a lot of folks out here too on, like, you guys can even see on Reddit. I'm about to show you guys in a second. Basically, like, this issue was affecting a lot of different people, But the one big thing is that this was somehow removed by the moderators over here from GameStop. So let alone we're seeing these official statements over here from GameStop saying like, hey, this was just not even customers' accounts. They were not a part of a test. These were not actual customer data. This was immediately fixed. They're also now then removing these threads of people discussing this. It's really weird. And they're also saying like they couldn't even change their password because of this glitch. And like I said, like I can refresh the page too. And like, I'm just not like, you know, I don't even know how to even add this on a web page. I have no idea. Basically, you guys go check on the links themselves. This has been removed by the mods. And this is just not even like, it's not like them being like, oh my God, GameStop, you really messed up. This is saying like, hey, like guys, I'm worried about my information and information being cut out, like shown. We have stuff like, same, I'm seeing other people's orders except for mine. This is very serious. It's going to get GameStop in a lot of legal trouble, which in theory they actually might. You have other people saying like, same, this is very worrying. Not financial advice, but I'd be selling my stock right now. Yes, this happened to me too. Don't recommend buying them for a bit. You saw a bunch of orders that weren't mine, was scared my account was hacked, but it turns out it wasn't even my own account logged in, and I see someone else's addresses and orders and stuff. Too bad, I really want to do some last minute shopping. In app, everything looked fine, but the website was messed up. So I keep in the same email addresses over and over again, and I decided to put them into haveibeenpwned.com, and all of them were part of multiple massive data breaches, many in the last couple of years too as well. So we don't necessarily know if that affects it or not, or how this kind of works out, or maybe there's other people using other addresses and trying to steal stuff, but just kind of reporting on what people see. They kept on also seeing like they kept on getting emails saying I hit pause on my cart, but I never actually put these games in my cart. And this is even the same thing too, where even if like they wasn't like 100% or they were using customer fake data, even though people are now calling them out on Twitter, on various Reddits, on other sources, and I've even had other folks as well in my community mention that they had their information shared in there too, which is not fun to see. Probably illegal, and also would be very worried about my credit card information, my address, my name, and everything else tied on in. But apparently if there's also other things, it's all alleged obviously because I didn't happen to myself, so allegedly this is all on other folks. I'm just reporting on the news, allegedly. Like if there also could have had a tie into with their own customer accounts, and you guys can see people are saying like hit pause, and it might have been the same thing, you know, with these edit payments or canceled orders. And maybe people like are like, they see some random order, like, bro, no, I'm going to cancel this random $200 of Apple gift cards. I have an Android phone, or I never bought this. So they're going to cancel, but someone else did. So maybe with their account systems tied on in, it may have led to even more worse issues. So this is just really bad because it does kind of seem like GameStop's trying to hide this information. I mean, corporate life, I guess. They're trying to remove the post. They're trying to have these people these call outs over here, and they're trying to say like, no, this was fake information. Totally wasn't us. And if this is all seemingly true, it's kind of rough. And now to kind of wind down this video, funny enough, if you guys care about getting a console over here for the PS5, we'll probably do a little bit more of a deep dive in this probably tomorrow. But if you guys want to, you guys can still buy it on GameStop, but I'm not sure how many folks want to do that when there's other options such as Amazon or PlayStation Direct instead. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or $500 giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below for bonus giveaway entries, and as well as all the Amazon signups for consoles, which is probably better from GameStop at this point, and all the other Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals too as well. Link down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and hopefully your data wasn't stolen.